Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Current blood sugar is sitting at 11.6. It's about 10:30 in the morning on the bright Sunday morning here. We see the arrows. I have done a video about these arrows a while ago, but the arrows are showing that I am going up pretty quickly. So I have 4.10 units of insulin left, and you can see my corrections are going well. I start to increase, and you just can't keep up. So I'm starting to think that let's get this back. I need more insulin with my breakfast dose because I'm just shooting up. So next week or the week after, I have to talk to my diabetic nurse and get that taken care of. Okay, otherwise my bolus seemed to work pretty okay last night. I had a few corrections, but it always seems sometimes during corrections. I sat around 7.6. When I did my first test today, it was at 8. Time in range. It's not 100. Definitely not 100 this time. I'm sitting at 84% time in range, which is still better than the 70. And 70 is sort of the minimum goal we want to achieve. What I have to work on today, which I failed at so far today, just excuse me for a sec, sit in my chair a bit better, is get rid of this. 16% high of 10 millimoles. Now, 16% of the 24 hours I was being high. So if we say 1% is equal to 15 minutes. So 15 times 16 equals 240 divided by 60. I know it's kind of a mute point to do. 4 hours, I was out of range. So hopefully the corrections will take over soon and I'll be able to get things more in control. Today I wanted to talk to you what to do if your pump is broken. Oh my God. No, no, no. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Okay, so you're using your pump every single day. You get out there, you're checking your blood sugars. By the way, the 2 arrows have disappeared. I'm just at 11.5 now. But everything's fine, and then all of a sudden, your pump isn't working. You've broken your pump. What to do? Well, I'm going to speak pretty much from Medtronic's viewpoint. I don't know about the warranty with Omnipod or Dexcom or can't think of the third one. Oh, the other pump company will come to mind. But with Medtronic, we call in, and within 2 to 3 hours, they can get us a new pump. First thing that we should all do and have in place before any of this happens is have a game plan if your if your insulin pump is broken. There's still going to be those 2 hours of windows. Now, sorry, you're going to hear noise from out there. I apologize. There's not much I can do about it. You want to talk to your doctor and have a game plan. The minute you discover your pump isn't working, what do? How much insulin do you have to take to cover? When was your last dose? That sort of things will come in. Your doctor will have a discussion with you. Pretty easy, right? It's amazing how many of us put that off or don't do it. For years, I never did. When I speak to you from experience, not just, oh well, que sera, sera. Things happen and that's sort of the way it's got to be. No, things can stop. So first thing is talk to your doctor, come up with a game plan if your pump stops. The best they can probably do is 2 hours. What they'll do is in most of the provinces around, they will have distribution centers and they'll send one out to you. For years, last time I utilized this service was when I was in Abbotsford, and the pump came in within about 3 hours. So if you're getting up into northern communities, it could be a little bit longer. So have a game plan. Next, be on good terms with the pump company. Pump company, for me, I deal with sensors. I do with the pump itself. I do testing supplies. So they supply me with quite a bit. If any of them go down, I'm in trouble. Now, Medtronic, and I said I would do this through the eyes of a Medtronic customer, because I am a Medtronic customer. I'm not an Omnipod or, I'm just going to call it an all-in-one. Let me just see on here now, and I'll be able to tell you pretty quick. What do we used to do before these? Okay, so insulin pump companies in Canada. Sorry. Insulin pump companies in Canada.
According to My Health Alberta, Government of Alberta,
Tandem.
Medtronic with tubing, Tandem with tubing, Ipsomed with tubing, Omnipod, tubeless pod.
So again, if you didn't get that, it's Medtronic, and they come with tubing. Tandem with tubing. Ipsomed with tubing, and Omnipod without tubing are the four big ones in Canada. In BC, you can only get coverage for the Omnipod or the Medtronic pump. The Medtronic pump has saved my life. So, last time I had to use my pump, not my pump, but the help to get help, was last September. I was in the hospital with DKA, and they couldn't control my blood sugars, and they wanted to put me back onto needles. And immediately the thought was, oh, well, your pump is broken. So I called up. They shipped me out a new pump. They said, chances are it's not broken, but we'll give you a new pump. I got that up and going, and within a couple of days, my body just sorted things out. We weren't getting the same results. So all in all, it's pretty quick. Now, if you're finding any issues with the pump, deal with them quickly. Get in contact with customer service. If it's giving you too low of a reading, too high of a reading, you may have to go for some sort of up-to-date training. Most pump companies will offer this. Medtronic does. They will have trainers go out and train. In Surrey, BC, there is a Medtronic training center. I went there once and learned how to connect with my pump, and everything worked well. Your diabetes centers should have information about the pump, should know how to get hold, should be a place where they can troubleshoot if you're having trouble with your pump. Most pump companies will have a 1-800 customer service line, which includes like technical support. Whether the technical is this isn't working right or this isn't working right. They're usually fairly good in coming up with answers on how you can get your pump. I'm sorry, this is really sort of in my face. The downfall of having tube pump. But like I said, don't wait. Deal with things, get it taken care of. Kids can be hard on things, and Medtronic knows that. So sometimes you have to take care of things, learn how to control what your child does on the pump. There are locks and a whole bunch of other things that could be taken off if your son or daughter learns how. Sometimes they're just mature enough and they move it right along. Other times they play around and, ooh, I like the attention. Ooh, I can get candy and sweets if I go low, so I'll get my blood sugar low. It's not a route that any sort of parent hopes their son or daughter will do, but it can happen. So if your pump is broken, get things taken care of right away. Don't settle for second best. Contact your pump company. Contact your doctor. Well, you should have contacted your doctor first. Third, follow your plans. And with that, that's probably it for today. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My next vlog topic will be Hey, tune in tomorrow. Our next video is going to be a control day video. So hopefully you guys can grab a cup of coffee, tea, milk, whatever you like. Sit down and join us for control day. Beforehand, watch all the other control days, and you'll be up to date and ready to go for March 17th. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com.